Take the hearty flavor of maple syrup, make it the star of a cookie. Expect the wow factor. We have Makenna Moore, founder of Kinship Cookie Company, is here to show us how to make this perfect sweet for the fall and holiday season. Makenna, thank you very much for joining us here on Better Kansas City, making her debut here on the show. So we want to talk about the ingredients first that you're using. This is like all for real maple syrup, right? No substitutes.
Absolutely. Yes, so we do have a little bit of maple extract in here, but I have my brown sugar, white sugar, pure maple sugar, which is actually just a granulated maple sugar, maple syrup rather. We had our egg and our butter in here. I also added a full tablespoon of pure maple syrup.
Wow.
Yep, so we're not going light on the maple.
That's an awful lot of sweet, right?
Yes.
So I know a lot of people like their sweet and their salty together, and you have a little bit of, now maybe I'm skipping ahead towards the end here, but you have the flaked salt here at the very end on the cookies. Does that help kind of get that sweet salty combination going on?
Yeah, obviously maple's a really thick, sweet flavor, and these cookies are really dense, so I use a fine granulated sea salt in here in my wet ingredients.
Okay.
But at the end, after they come out of the oven, they get a little sprinkle of Malden sea salt flakes.
Oh.
Now I like to use flakes because it has that strong salty flavor.
Yeah.
Not too strong, but it's a delicate flaked salt, so it's not going to be coarse and kind of give you that unpleasant crunchiness.
Well, you already have, like you said, your wet and your dry ingredients here, so I'll let you go ahead and get together putting them together because I want to make some cookies today.
Absolutely. So here I just have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm adding a ½ teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. So it's almost like a cake flour base. Yeah. So really dense.
So just really easy to mix it up here. And then you got some, just some butter and then some, is that brown sugar over there, or what else you got?
Over here we have rough chopped white chocolate and maple syrup candy. So let me get this going here.
And what's the importance of that being all squared up like that? Is that going to melt when we put it in the oven, or? Yeah,
so actually when we bake the cookies, they come out of the oven looking a lot like the round scoop that I put them in there as.
Yeah.
That's because of the cornstarch. They'll hold their shape. So when I get them out of there, I'm going to press it down with the back of a flat spatula to give them a nice uniform roundness. And when I do that, the square chopped fillings will just get nicely striated in there. It's really beautiful on the inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you've got this down to a science here, don't you?
Well,
it is what I do for a living, yes. Awesome. Well, very cool. So what all do you guys have at the bakery? I mean, this is just one of your famous cookies, but what else do you guys make over there?
So I have a number of Thanksgiving offerings right now. We have a cranberry orange and clove cookie, this maple sea salt. I have a spiced cinnamon chip. I also have a number of regulars. My top seller is a chocolate peanut butter chip cookie.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, we're throwing dough everywhere here. Hold on.
Out.
Look out.
All right.
All right, is that getting about dense enough that we can start making cookies out of it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Take this over here.
There we go.
So again, here's our maple leaf candy that we'll chop up. That's what's in here. Add these in here.
All right.
And because it's so dense, we just got to get our hands in here.
That's always the best when you get to use your hands and make it, right?
I agree.
I don't know, something like making cookies with your hands and making like meatballs and stuff like that. Whatever you can make with your hands, go ahead and try it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So get that all mixed together?
Yep.
Fantastic.
All right.
It just smells so good over here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really looking forward to one of these cookies. So, and then you use, is it an ice cream scoop for your cookies? Okay. Is that a pro tip?
Yeah, so if you're making these at home, it's about 1/4 cup of dough. So if you don't have a scoop this size, you can just use a 1/4 cup.
Just use a dry measuring scoop and then there you go.
Yes, so it's nice and densely packed in there. This recipe is going to make about 8 large cookies.
All right.
Yes.
And then how long do you bake it for and about what temperature?
Just 8 minutes, but we're at 410 degrees, so really high temperature.
Yeah, cook it quick then, huh?
Yes, and we like to use a silicone baking mat down there because the temperature is so high. If you don't use it, you might burn the bottom of the cookies.
Sure. Okay, so then like you said, those go in there for 8 minutes, pull them out, smash them down with the spatula, and you get these over here. Can I try one?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Makenna, we do appreciate your time on the show today. This looks fantastic. This has been really what I've been waiting for ever since we started. So I'm going to eat all of that now. All right, Makenna. Oh, that salt and the sweet. Oh, fantastic. I got to chew this. Hold on. All right. Fantastic. Thank you very much.